Hey, pipe friends. Just wanted to come in and say a quick hello and just to get ready to head to bed. And I'm the only one still up. It's about 11:30 here as I'm videotaping this thing. And like I say, I want to say hello to everybody. Y'all excuse me, I hadn't even shaved today. I'm growing the goatee back out. I've had a beard now, a goatee for the last 18 months. I shaved it off the other day. Caught a lot of flack for that, so from my wife and from Emily. But thought I might just let it grow back out, but I don't believe I'm gonna be able to stand it, so we may just stay with the goatee. But housekeeping, I'm smoking some brand X from MA's. It's a blend that I am just about out of, and actually I've got about 3 more bowls left of it, and I'm trying to smoke it up. It's a good blend. It's not one I'm going to keep in my normal. I'm not going to decant it. I'm not going to keep it in the rotation. I may occasionally buy a couple of ounces of it, and I've left my tamper, so I'm going to have to use something. I've seen some others have to do that before, so. But I'm going to take it out of the rotation. It's nothing. Actually, now I'm debating on whether to take it out of there. It's one of those things. I've been intending to do this, so I've really been smoking on it. And now I'm thinking, maybe I ought to keep it. It's pretty good stuff, but honestly, with the ones I've decided to keep in the rotation, and when I put them in the rotation, I decant them. So, I'm just out of room. And so there are 4 or 5 of them that I'm going to delete. That I'm not saying I won't buy them, but I'll just buy a little, ounce or 2, maybe 3 ounces, and just keep it in the bag. MA's will sell you just an ounce of it, so when I'm over there, if I wanted just an ounce, just to have, smoke it up before it goes bad in the bag and go on, But got a couple of little toys. Bought a new pipe. I went in the other day. A little, I think it's called Discount Tobacco here. It's just they sell beer and tobacco and cheap cigarettes, but they do have a pretty decent cigar selection, and they carry the Brick House cigars that, as y'all know, when I do smoke a cigar, they're my favorite. They always got them. They're a little higher. I did find another little place that's some Indians own, and they've got the Brick House a little cheaper. They're the little shorter stick, but anyway, this place carries pipes too, and they carry basket pipes. That's all they carry, and sometimes they'll have 12, 15 of them, and I bought 1 or 2 along there. But this one that I'm gonna show you, really and truly, it's gaudy, it's flashy, and it may even be ugly, but it caught my eye, and it's just like an old ugly dog at the pound. It needed a home, so I brought it home with me. And I've got some tobacco loaded in it, some Dark Twist Mac Baron. But this is not even probably real briar. This was about 18 bucks, but it just was different. The color scheme on it, but it smokes all right for real old. I mean, it is truly a basket pipe, and I doubt seriously it's probably Brylon. It's not briar. I wouldn't. It's some synthetic briar. But I even put a stem protector on it because I've gotten used to the softies, and I just like the way they feel. But anyhow, like I say, it's gaudy and but I bought it, and I picked up brand that I've heard a lot about, that Acid brand of cigar. Bought a couple of those. I'm fixing to fire this stick up here in just a little bit. We've had a nice visit from my son. Let's see, Tuesday night. He's from New Orleans. Lives in New Orleans. Phone rang about 10:30, and I noticed my wife was up a little late, but I didn't think nothing of it, and I had kind of already went to bed. My cell phone rang, and it was my son, and it scared me because he never calls that late. So I answered it, He said, "Hey," he said, "if you'll come unlock the door, I'll come in." So they knew it. My wife and Emily both knew it, and it was a surprise. So they didn't tell me. And so he spent 2 nights with us and really enjoyed getting to see him. He had 2 nights, 2 days off in a row, which is unusual. He works for Whole Foods right now. Just to make a transfer, I think, back to Maxwell's Market. But maybe, I don't know. I shouldn't be saying that, talking his business on YouTube. But anyway, enjoyed getting to see him. And I told Emily, I said, "How come you didn't tell me Bubba was coming?" She said, "Well, I was whispering it to you all day. You just didn't listen." But she did hold the secret. But he has quit smoking. He hasn't smoked a cigarette since the 1st of August, September, nearly 3 months, 2.5 months. And he smoked Camel. They were filters, but one of the Camel blends. And he was probably a pack a day smoker. And I'm about a pack and a half a day. I had cut it way back to probably 8 to 10 cigarettes a day. But in the last couple of months, it's went on back up to, pack and a half. But he started vaping in August, and he quit. I mean, he quit them. He went down, took him about a week, and he weaned off of them. Maybe even less than that, 3 or 4 days maybe. He quit. My mom is using an e-cigarette. It's not quite the same vaping deal. It's not vaping. Vaping is when you use the liquid deal, but she's quit. She's been quit now nearly 5 months. So I know Wallace vapes, and I think Angela vapes. Well, there's a little place here in town called Cloud 9, and what it really is a head shop. They sell everything in there that's dope related, marijuana smoke, all the little pipes and bones. But they put in an entire line of vaping. They've got all the juices. I mean, and I went in there and there were grandmas lined up in this head shop. I mean, just people coming and going. They've got a whole entire wall devoted to vaping. And, I mean, there's all walks of life in there now, because the only place in town is really specialized, kind of like going into a pipe shop. They've got their house blend juices. They've got the common juices that are sold everywhere. Well, I bought one, and I wound up with a $78 initial investment. Now, that included, I bought 3 juices, and I don't know all the names that they were talking. My wife and my son and this lady were talking. They were using the lingo just like we do with pipe. It's got its own lingo. But this is the one I bought, and it's not a super expensive one. This deal with a charger and all, the whole complete deal was like $38. Then I bought something else. Oh, I bought an extra one of these because they don't call it ghosting, but I said, well, in the pipe community we call that ghosting. So some of the juices can do that. And then I bought 3 different oils or juices for it. And this one, the one he smokes is one called Soccerlac or something. It comes from New Orleans. He let her smell it, and she knew off the bat. She said, "Oh, that's 555." And so that is my favorite. I've tried some kind of rum deal, and it tasted almost like the little Smarties Sweet Tarts had a bad aftertaste. And I think it ghosted that deal. So because the Virginia Black that's in this little juice bottle tasted good when they let me sample it up there. And so I'm going to go back and get another one of these tips, and they got a name for it. But see, it comes on. And it's stout. I'm on the 24 milligram, and they've got it from 0 milligram up to 36, and they can even blend higher than that if you want it. But anyway, I'm back down to, well, today I've had 7 or 8 cigarettes, and now yesterday I've had this thing 2 days. I got it Wednesday. No, sun come up Monday. I got this Tuesday night, Tuesday evening. I didn't smoke. I smoked 1 cigarette that night. Smoked about 6 yesterday, and probably 7 today. And part of that was because I had to recharge. I've got to get another battery for it. You really need to have one charged up and keep them rotated. But I will totally quit smoking cigarettes, and I'm strictly going as far as my nicotine. See, I don't inhale a pipe or a cigar, so I get a little bit of nicotine just in the ritual of it, but I'll use this for my nicotine fix. It doesn't have all of the I think I got it off. Yeah, it doesn't have all of the additives, no chemicals that cigarettes do. And I've been a cigarette smoker I'm 48. I probably started when I was about 14 or 15, so 32 or 3 years or so. It's time to quit. I don't have the energy I used to have. I'm winded more. Pipe smoking and vaping, pipe smoking, I don't consider it to be very, very, very minimal as far as health effects on it, and cigarettes are. And don't get me wrong, I enjoy my cigarettes and I'm going to miss them, but my God, they stink. My mom has quit, and my dad smokes Kent's, been smoking them he's 76 years old, been smoking 55 years or more, and he's been smoking Kent's ever since then, and they smell. And I can even smell those, and it's just a nasty habit that I want to try to give up. So y'all encourage me and keep me in your prayers on that. But pipe smoking is going nowhere, and cigar smoking, I'm going to enjoy my cigars and pipes from now on. Matter of fact, I intend to expand that a little bit, but it's much more safe. But anyway, I'm going to wrap this one up, head to bed, get this thing downloaded, and we'll catch up with y'all in a day or two. But just wanted to show my gaudy pipe and my new vaping deal there. So anyway, y'all have a good one, and God bless.